Alright, this is a short factual thing about why quarks are stupid using other forms of shit besides stupid people and just faggoty, crappity, stupid shit. And why, people are, still all made of glue and big and still talky and, really I'm not making that much progress with this. So, anyway, here's my little diagram. And it's just based on using swinging motions and continuing, what you say, and that, what you say, has these huge, areas that break down into smaller pieces. And, it's not, I don't know how it isn't a comfort zone at some point, but the thing is that there's a lot of throwing and swinging, being retarded and flicking a booger, is where we were at, And anyway, so I just did this mumble rap. You go over it one time with how you feel and just throw the shit on, except for you have to do it with minus pizza, though. You can't say the word pizza to figure this out, because it's not a word. Pizza is a word. You can't say pizza and no pizza and it splits your teeth in half. That doesn't do any good. You have up, down, charm, strange, top, bottom. There's gay people over here with top and bottom. I figured that out because it has nothing to do with anything else, because there's a quark. That's why people say quarks. That's why there's a big woman who can freaking swing something big with her elbows, but it makes me sound like how I am still sounding now, because I still haven't figured out why there was top and bottom, charm and strange. And obviously it has to do with top and bottom, which is, the women's up here, they force it in, to the woman, and at the bottom, they force it in, to the bottom, but you have to force in wake and sleep and high and sober too, y'all have to do. But anyway, quarks is just one little level, and it's not an element. It's just like elements. It keeps going all the way down until you find what you need out of the shit. There's no way to navigate something that is just a bunch of shit that puts you to sleep. All that's going to do is just have Einstein put his little weenie in your hot dog stand. He's going to come in there and, he'll probably be at one of those buildings. But this is all what happened. And you can just see how, that arm, how it's drawn. It's all very helpful, but not really, is it? Because you can't notice it, but I can't. So I just made a cell. All right. So that's why quarks are stupid, and that's why, when you say the word quark and it's one syllable, but syllables can break all the way down and keep going infinitely, but you got to find what you need first. You can't just, just have, quark and then it stops there, because when I said quark, when someone goes, like that, it can't just crackle and shit when I'm explaining it. It'd have to continue on levels down, because I said I wanted another level down. You think we're going to wait for it to come out? Of course it's there. So that's just, one thing that, this, I don't want to see a lifetime for some dumbass to figure this shit out. I want this shit to be done in like 5 fucking minutes. If I was gay, I would have this shit finished in like fucking 30 seconds, and I would have all the shit done right now, but I just can't really put it together in any other way without having all of this excess for me having to explain it. But that is genius, and I'm telling you, if that's our life's building blocks, if we figured this out, we'd understand how to separate the two and really understand what these elements are and not have them run together. But I bet you can't even do that. So get started, because you can't just be high all the time, be sober all the time, be awake all the time, sleep all the time, top all the time, and bottom all the time. I haven't seen one person be able to do that shit ever. And not shit. I'm not talking about a butt sitting there sticking up in your face that isn't not there, or isn't there, or is there, or any other fucking mixture. Plus, you also have 666. It's not like anyone's going to get past it. They have Christianity, big giant man's penis. Looks like Booger Falls, New Hampshire. I don't even know what New Hampshire would do, but it sounds right. But anyway, I just wanted to give you that to know. And, maybe we'll figure it out one day. There's also, shapes and stuff that people don't like too. So maybe you can go away from this. Maybe I can get a little bit smarter. We can figure out what real building blocks are instead of have to go over there and do the building blocks. I'm not going to be gay until I figure this shit out anyway, if there is a gay, which I don't really think there is, because you can't be born and forced to think that because there's a quark that you're going to go right to it. I'm not going to go right to it. I know what a fucking lure is. I know what fishing is. I don't like to kill animals. I don't want to kill anything. If that is what I need to be smarter instead of run together and then have a child and be an idiot. I don't want to have a child and be an idiot. I don't want to age. How do I figure this out now?